Hello again, this is Robert Veach here. This is my video review of a product called the Orca Torch, the T20, as you can see right there. It's a tactical flashlight. This is sold exclusively by Outdoor Equipment Seller on Amazon. It's a tactical flashlight and produces a maximum of 980 lumens. And we're going to test those lumens out. I have got a calibrated method to do that. And this is the nice box it comes in. Very professional, holds everything together for you so that you don't have to worry about losing any components. It has tabs to open it up. Now let's take a look at what's inside here. So you can see we've got the flashlight itself, plastic wrap on there. Very nice looking, very nice feel to it, nice tactile feel. You have your main power switch on the back and your mode switch right there, and it has a built-in clip, very nice tension, so you hold it in your pocket, and it has this anti-rolling piece of aluminum so that it doesn't roll on your table because of the circular nature of it. On the front of it is a glass lens and a very accurate reflector, and then it has this stainless steel section right there, which I think they're calling this a stainless steel attack head. And I guess if you hit an emergency, you could really push that into somebody and cause them to stop assaulting you, I guess. So this is the unit itself. Now it comes with a dual charger and two 18650 batteries and a nice little holder right there. We're going to show you how to charge that. And a very nice holster that has a belt clip on there so that you can hold this on your belt. Very nice quality, all Velcro, very strong. And it has a lanyard that you can put on the unit on the back. There is a circular opening right there for this lanyard if you want to have it wrapped around your hand for extra security. Also included in this kit, other than the charger and the batteries, is there's two additional gaskets because this is a waterproof flashlight. And included is information from the seller where you could scan that with your cell phone, and an instruction manual of how to operate the unit with all the specs listed. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is you want to take the included charger. It has two battery bays right there and a US 125 volt plug. We're going to plug that right in to a 120 volt charger right there, 120 volt outlet. Now, very simple to charge. You can see you got the negative and you got the positive, and you want to make that up. The positive is the one with the tab, and you place that right on there. Now you see it's red because this battery still needs to be charged. Put this other one in, and this one's already fully charged. So when this is finished, it'll go to green status, which tells you it is ready. So very simple to use. And now we're going to take this battery that was charged, and I'm going to show you how to insert it into the Orca Torch. So you unscrew the back right here, the last about 1.5 inches unscrews, and you can see the contact base right there. Very nice. And it has the gasket I talked about right there. There's a gasket on there. So you want to take your battery and you want to place the positive terminal towards the front where the LED is. And then you put the back right on. It screws on really nicely. Very smooth. They seem like they're oiled connections, which is really nice. So let's close this up right here. And let's just go over some of the functions of this light. So I'm looking at my sheet right here with information. This is an IP68 rated water resistant or waterproof light. It will stay sealed up to 2 meters for 30 minutes underwater. As I mentioned, it's 980 lumens, and it will throw 281 meters throw range, which is very impressive. That's like over 700 feet. And as I showed, it includes two 18650 batteries. You could also use two CR123As or two 16340 batteries. It has reverse protection, so if you were to put that battery in the wrong way, it wouldn't damage it. It has a total of 6 modes of operation we're going to show. You have brightness control, turbo, then high, then middle, then low. Now low is very dim, and I'm going to show you that. It also has an SOS function with memory. And as I mentioned, the stainless steel attack head over here. This front piece right here is hardened glass, which you don't see on a lot of these LED lights. Usually they're plastic and they scratch. This is actually hardened glass, so you don't have to worry about it scratching and losing efficiency of the light. So to turn this thing on, you just click the back switch. And remember I mentioned the dim? This is the dim. And just a very, very low light. And then you hit it again, it goes to off. So I want to point out the memory function of this flashlight. When you leave it in a certain state using this switch, it's going to remember that state. So I turned it on, it went to one of the modes right here. Now let's just click this again. So the lowest mode, you can see right here, it's just really dim. So if you're in total darkness, and then that's mode 1, and then the next one up is mode 2, there's mode 3, and there's mode 4, which is the turbo mode. So to get the other functions of the SOS and the blinking, you hold this button down just like that, and then it goes into the blinking mode, which is going to give you a lot of attention in an emergency. Then you click it again, and it does the SOS pattern to signal that this is an emergency right here. And then you hit it again, and it goes back to the original dim mode that we first started with. Then to make sure your power is totally off, just hit the back, and that way there's no energy being wasted and it's ready for the next use. Now you can see this doesn't roll. As I mentioned, it's got that nice plate piece of aluminum right there. So now we're going to measure the lumens of this and see how well it performs. Okay, so I have the flashlight on a special table that I use, and it is 10 feet away from a lux meter. And let's look at the value right here. It's showing me 2140. It's hard to see because it's so bright. So they're very conservative with their 900 plus lumens, because I'm getting a lot more than that, as you can see. 2140. I've had it on for a while now. So that's really impressive. This is a very bright light. Next we're going to show the throw of this light. So looking at the throw of the light, I am 10 feet away from my green screen, and you can see it has a very bright spot centered about 2.5 feet, then it bleeds off, but then the edges go around the green screen approximately 10 feet diameter up to the top there. But the concentrated area is very much a spotlight, which is where they're coming up with that rating. They're coming up with that distance, that 281 meters throw range. So you can see it's a very focused beam. This is at 10 feet. So you can see that at 280 feet, it's still going to be a very bright circular pattern with a larger diameter. So that's really good for police, firemen, and anybody that wants to have something with a long throw. So when you're not close to something, you want to illuminate a building or a suspect running, things like that. So this is ideal for that application. Another sign of a good light, I've had this running now for about 11 minutes. And if I put a temperature gun on the head part, it's only 83 degrees. And I've had some flashlights that were 150 degrees. So what this is telling me is that this electronics is going to stay intact. It's not going to get damaged over time because it's not running hot. So what do I think about the Orca Torch LED flashlight, the T20? I really like this light. I've tested probably 30, 40 different flashlights over the years, and this is by far the nicest built one I've tested. It's very bright, very high quality. There's no sharp edges on this at all. It's very smooth with all the included holders and this really nice case and the extra gaskets and the dual batteries and the included charger. You really can't go wrong. This is an excellent value. I'm going to give this product a full 5-star rating on my channel. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're alerted to new video uploads. I hope this video review helped you with your buying decisions. Thanks for watching.